All right, I'm doing this live just because I can. Anyways, it's just easier to do this from my live streaming setup than setting up a camera at the moment. But I'll be doing videos and stuff later. But anyways, I just want to show you guys some stuff that I've picked up recently. I don't really do a lot of these haul videos because I always feel like I mean, it's cool when people do them, but when I do them, I feel like kind of self conscious, like I'm saying, look what I got. But I have scored some good deals. So my reason for doing this is just to show you guys that there are some decent things you can find out in the wild. Just keep your eyes open. And, sometimes the covers are kind of scuffed, but we're not really too concerned with what's on the cover because we don't listen to the cover, we listen to what's inside. So first, I will start with some 7 inches that I recently acquired. This is on the Electro label, Queen and David Bowie during Under Pressure. A nice 45. And speaking of 45s, or 7 inches as some people like to call them, Groovy Lisa says you can get one of these at Walmart and your 7 inches fit very nicely in there. So I've got some in there. So someday maybe I'll go over my 7 inches. So we'll put that in there. Put that back up there and go through some other ones I have here. This one was very inexpensive, and this was just looked kind of old. It's on the Lori label, and this is a little bit of soul from the Music Explosion. And this I think I got for like $1, so it's pretty cheap. Can't get cheaper than $1, right? And I listen to a lot of different types of music, so there's a chance, even though I've never heard of them, that I'll probably like it. Picked up this 7-inch by Billy Preston. We have Space Race on one side. Will It Go Round in Circles on the other side by Mr. Billy Preston. And I don't really like these paper sleeves because they kind of get stuck on them, so I'll probably do something different a little bit later with those. Next up is pick this up for $1. Kiss on one side is Forever, and on the other side is The Street Giveth and The Street Taketh Away. Never really been a big Kiss fan, but that was cheap, so it's $1, so it might find a new home. Don't know yet. But you know what I do like? Sly in the Family Stone. And that is I Want to Take You Higher. And on the other side is Stand. And this is on the older yellow Epic label. Like my friend Tim Allen will say, this is the good Epic label, where it's just basic, it's yellow, it says Epic. He doesn't like the fancy logo, so. But he does like the yellow one, so I might have scored some points there. Next up, Canadia's famous guitar player, Aldo Nova. And this is the 7-inch for Fantasy. I haven't cleaned it yet. It looks like it's in pretty good shape. I didn't see any scratches on it or anything. And his other song, Under the Gun, which is another good song. It's a really good B-side. And that's, original paper and stuff. That was $2 on that. And I didn't buy these all the same day, in case you guys are wondering. And then sometimes you get these where they start to come apart. You just put a little dab of glue in there and fix them and stuff. But this is the Motel's Suddenly Last Summer. And this is on the Rainbow Capital label there. Suddenly Last Summer and Some Things Never Change, which is another great song. So this is like 2 great songs. This was like $1. Martha Davis was a very attractive lady. I think she still is. So, anyways, here's another Billy Preston. One side is Out of Space. The other side is God Loves You. Billy Preston. Most of these I think I got for $1. This one I got for like 50 cents. because it didn't come with any sleeves. But this is Heart, All I Want to Do Is Make Love to You. And then on the other side is Call of the Wild. And then this one here is Foghat. And one side is Save Your Lovin' For Me, and the other one is their famous hit Slow Ride. And then on the Elektra Records, I have a newer Motley Crue single here. One side is 5 Years Dead, but the main song on this other side here is The Wild Side. Wild Side, which I believe is from Dr. Feelgood. Or is Girls? I forget. I stopped listening for a little while. And then I picked up this one here, 50 cents, The Safety Dance, Man Without Hands, because you can dance if you want to. If you don't, nobody will. And on the other side is Living in China, which I remember hearing once, and I remember liking the song. So, and this. I'm wondering if this. I haven't listened to this yet because these little ones I just picked up yesterday. But this one side it says Tequila by the Champs, and then on the other side is Walking After Midnight by Patsy Cline. So I'm wondering if this didn't come out of a jukebox, because sometimes they'll do that. They'll have splits and stuff. So I'm really hoping both those songs on there because I do like both those songs quite a bit. You know what else I like quite a bit? Mr. Jimi Hendrix. This is one of my favorite songs by him, All Along the Watchtower, one of many of the Bob Dylan songs that he covered. On the one side, and this is on reprise, and on the other side is Burning of the Midnight Lamp, which is another great song if you haven't heard it. But for 50 cents, I'm like, dude, I already have it on an album, but I figured I could use it again. And then I also picked up for 50 cents Van Halen's Jump. And on the other side of Jump is House of Pain as the B-side off. Both of them are off their 84 album Jump. And some of the other ones came out there. So these ones I've already had, so I'll have to do a separate video on all the random 7 inches I have. So anyways, getting back into it here. I picked this up, and it's falling apart, but this is a Chicago box set. I got this for $6. I can use a little bit of glue and some tape to seam it together, and I actually think this might be going to a new home. I'm not sure yet, but this is Chicago. This is a 4-album box set, and take it apart. It opens up like a pizza almost. And I spent some time cleaning the records with my cleaner. It's a Knox. It's not a spin clean, but it actually does the same thing. And you can see the pretty old label there. Show it. Don't run it away quick. And I kept the original covers that came with it, and I just put them. I don't know. I've just been getting kind of finicky by putting all my records after I clean them in these new liners. Just figured it helps them stay where you can play them rather than worrying about all the dust and stuff that's on there. Came with the nice colored booklet. Afraid to open these up. There's a poster here. And there's another poster right here. And what is this? This is like a huge... I don't even want to open this thing up. This is like a... So I don't want to open up, but then I proceed to open it up. This is like a full-size poster or something in here. It feels like maybe a couple. I'm just going to open up that way. You can see it's pretty big and it's still folded up, so it's all one piece. So I'm really not sure what this would be worth. It has all the stuff that someone was interested in. This it has all my light. Sorry, has all the stuff that somebody would be interested in if they were interested in a Chicago box set. It has all the posters and all the goodies and stuff. You know, honestly, I mean, I can tolerate Chicago, but I've never been a fan. But I'll sit this over here. Now on to some good stuff here. This is The Damned. This is a 12-inch of Anything. And that's really good. Still need to clean that. This I got was cheap because it came without the case. So the Superstars of the 70s has a bunch of 70s hits. Light My Fire by Doors, White Rabbit, Purple Haze, Jimi Hendrix, To Love Somebody, Bee Gees, Lola by the Kinks, Take It Easy, the Eagles, Horse with No Name, America, Cowgirl in the Sand, the Birds, Big Yellow Taxi, Joni Mitchell, These Eyes by the Guess Who, and a couple other songs. And this was like, I got it for like $1, so a lot of cool 70s stuff for $1. This is a really cool band here. They're called 999. They're a punk band. This is their album, The Biggest Prize in Sports. They're kind of more new wave than punk, but they're still pretty cool. This I obviously got secondhand. It's in pretty good shape. This is Traffic's John Barleycorn Must Die. It's in really good shape. Pick this up. I've shown some of these in just like live streams. I'm doing like a haul here. Pick this up. This is My Bloody Valentine. You can't see it because of the shiny case, but it's Loveless. And is it on colored vinyl? I think it's all sealed up still, so I won't open it. I'll save that for another day. And this is Bad Company. And it's on the Swan Song label. And nice fold out there. Classic album by the Foo Fighters. It's actually a double album. The color and the shape. Probably their most popular album. At least one of them. This is a 12-inch single by Lords of the New Church, which was kind of a new wave. They're kind of in the vein of like Billy Idol. I'd say Billy Idol, kind of New York Dolls, if you guys are looking for reference. This is a cover that they did of Live For Today. And it's on the original IRS. It's a 12-inch single. This I got. It's in good shape, but the cover's kind of messed up. This says Hendrix on it because nobody knew who Band of Gypsies was. This is the band that Hendrix did after Experience, Band of Gypsies. This is really good. I'm saying all my stuff's really good. I'm showing you what I like. When I say it's really good, it's because I like it. Another classic, Mott the Hoople. I first heard these guys when I was like about 7 years old, and I thought they're awesome, and I still do. People go, Mott the Hoople, who the heck is that? You guys usually know their songs, you don't know the name. They had a song called All the Way to Memphis and All the Young Dudes that they did with David Bowie. So Mott the Hoople. Ian Hunter. The Vapors, Nuclear Days. This is original, and this has their hit song, Turning Japanese. Most people pronounce it Turning Japanese, but this is Turning Japanese. And then I got this. This was a good punk album Dead 77, and it's underneath the sticker there, and it's on a purple splatter. Look at that. Ooh, nice. Hopefully my camera is showing it. I know sometimes my camera does weird things and it just like makes everything black and white. It's like one of those old-timey cameras where you go back in time and it just like it's like a silent picture where you're like, and then the words pop up. Picked this up. This was like super cheap and really good shape. The first Santana, I believe this is the first. Maybe I'm incorrect. It's on Columbia. This is a compilation on a German label called Aggressive Rock Productions, and they spell productions with a K. It has Black Flag and Bad Brains and some other bands on there. Old school punk rock. This this I accidentally picked up the other day when I was looking at some stuff and it got stuck between two records. Phoebe Snow, I don't know who she is. The album looks kind of old. It's on Shelter Records. So it says Phoebe Snow. So I may have to go on YouTube and see who she is. I don't know. It might be. I'm thinking it's probably going to be soul or something. So, you know, I like Motown. I like my punk. I like Motown. I like a lot of stuff. So I'm sure I will like it. This is Fantasy Lane. This is a nice kind of retro throwback type sound, garagey, fuzzy. These guys are from a place called Minto Beach, California. Kind of think of Fontana, Riverside area. This I was really excited about. The Phoebe Snow was actually stuck between these two. This is Robin Trower, Caravan to Midnight on the Blue Chrysalis label. This is Robin Trower, Robin Trower again, twice removed from yesterday. I love Robin Trower. The first thing I've had was actually a DVD, which now I'm not finding. Then I had Bridges Size on CD, and then I recently got from Patrick Bridges Size on record, and that thing's great. And then I managed to pick these other ones. And I also picked up Chaka Khan and Rufus. This is a live 2-album set. This is Vanilla Fudge, The Beat Goes On. This is on the purple and tan. Some people call it plum and apricot, I guess, or plum and tan. Atco label. Okay, another one of his here. I'll put that off to the side for a second. This I found. This was like super cheap because probably people didn't know who this was. This is an album put out by Rick Wright. Now, it's a pretty common name, but I double-checked, and yes, this is the keyboard player from Pink Floyd's solo album he put out. This is Teaser by Tommy Bolin. He unfortunately passed away at a very young age. Great guitar player. Another one, Private Eyes, Tommy Bolin. This is The Best of Free. It's on the A&M label. We're almost done here, folks. This is another Robin Trower. This is Long Misty Days, and this is on the green. Looks yellow there, but it actually is the green chrysalis. This, I just saw Robin Trower, and I go, okay, cool. This is actually BLT. And then I noticed it has Jack Bruce, who's famous for Cream, bass player, singer for Cream. He plays bass and does vocals on this. And Bill Lorden, I recognize the name, but I can't place him right now. But this is BLT, kind of like a super group thing they did. And last but not least, because this was something that Mrs. Frog likes, and they're pretty good. I like them too. Is Loverboy. There's the original Loverboy there. So there you go. All right. I know this was pretty long, but I tried to get through it as fast as I can. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys real soon. Bye-bye.